Welcome back. Round number 4 here. We're jumping straight down into the action. We've got some nonsense here.
Yes.
Uh,
Get started with some nonsense and we'll play some nonsense.
absolutely. So Nathan Smale on the bottom, well-known Walks player here at Pog. He's going to try and take all the turns. And on the top, Volty by doing something a bit different. We're calling this Abzan Food. There's a lot of food-related cards, things that care about artifacts, things that make artifact tokens, and about 16 different infinite combos.
Yeah. I'm not sure what any of Violet's cards do, except for like some of the mainstays. Like I see a Deathrite Shaman, a Source of Plowshare in hand. It's now getting taken by an Inquisition of Thoughtseize. Inquisition of Thoughtseizes. The card that is frontmost of the hand that Volty's got there, I have no idea what that is. So I know what some of these cards do. To me, this is like to sort of like a Magic player's version of like none of these words are in the Bible.
Yes, correct.
None of these. Some of these cards existed before Fire Design.
Oh yeah,
And so I know what some of these cards do. I don't know how she wins.
there are.
Be complicated, convoluted, and a real mess.
Yeah, we might see some hand waving at some point, but for now, both players with a Mana Dork and Noble Hierarch, a little bit of interaction from Nathan, and then Malevolent Rumble. Going to find newly pointed Deadpool.
Yeah. That. Oh, so I did get a point. I am not up to date with the points. Good. I'm glad this thing got a point.
And Nathan, of course, his deck is. Well, we called it 4-color Walks. It's actually 5-color, but the only red card is Deadpool.
Yeah. Was he playing it before it was pointed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He had it at 0, and then it got pointed, and he said, I'm going to keep it. And now Deadpool's going to come into play and turn off that Deathrite Shaman.
And so now a dead right shaman pool.
Yeah.
works.
We'll keep
Works.
workshopping that one. And then this is a Ponder.
Are you sure?
Well, he's picked up 3 cards and he's looking at them, and it's a blue cantrip I don't recognize the art of. So I'm going to assume that's what. I believe that's an Avatar Ponder. That's one of the new Avatar cards.
Are you sure, or is it a Spider-Man?
Oh, it could be Spider-Man. So many options.
A
It's
golden-
not. It's a Universes Beyond card.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
Vi, there's a bunch of nonsense going on. Anytime you see Candelabra of Tornos, you know that there's some nonsense going on.
Yeah. This lighting the candles. It's going. Usually, a lot of moving pieces are happening.
Yeah,
with crazy stuff.
no one's ever done anything fair with
Yeah.
Candelabra of Tornos. That Swords of Plowshares in Vi's hand will take care of the Deadpool, so at least some of the pressure alleviated. Of course, the Deathrite Shaman is going to bolt Vi in her upkeep.
Right now we've got. So hang on. Deadpool has been exiled. I don't know how.
So I believe that's Swords, yeah. We're going to put that in the
Yeah.
graveyard.
Okay.
And then the upkeep Vi will take 3. Some out of sequence shortcutting by our players there. Both players know that these decks love to take game actions, and so the games can go quite long, and neither player wants a draw. Both these players are very experienced playing these sorts of decks, so they know how to play such that you will not get a draw. Quickly move things around, shortcut where feasible. We're going to see a bit of that.
What is this guy?
This one,
What is that?
this one is a Lord of the Rings card. It's a Hobbit of some sort. I'd like to say I watched Vi play last round, and I still don't know which. And I played a version of this deck. I still don't know which card this is.
Savvy Hunter is this card. And we're going to try and pull that up on the screen for you now. It is
Is this a Savvy Hunter? I don't think this is a Savvy Hunter.
Ain't no way.
That is in the deck, though. This is. I know.
We're working
So
on
many
it.
options.
We've got our Hazel's Brewmaster.
Yeah, that's a black card.
That looks like a black-green card. We've got our top minds on the job, folks.
The one in Vi's hand is Farmer Cotton, I believe.
Yeah.
So this is the one that it's makes a bunch of tokens. So many tokens.
That's the one in hand.
That's the one in hand. The one in play was a 3-drop. And it didn't make any tokens.
So
Which narrows it down, actually.
it does. We should be able to figure this out.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nathan's got a birthing pod. That's pretty sweet.
Is that a birthing pod?
That is a birthing pod.
I don't know. You're doing your best. I'm not providing much value in the commentary box.
That's a really sweet looking secret lair birthing pod.
It is pretty crazy.
That's all right, Alec. We all know you're the personality hire.
Yeah. I mean, wow, that's a cool birthing pod.
It is really sweet. Nathan, interestingly, had the mana to activate it this turn, but didn't want to sacrifice his Noble Hire.
Yeah.
So something else to do with it next turn, maybe, or just didn't have a 2-drop he wanted.
Or maybe he's holding up interaction. Or maybe he doesn't want to spend all of his life all in one go.
Meanwhile, Vi has gone and found a Gaia's Cradle
What the heck?
with map.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good with 3 creatures in play and a candle.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna make a lot of mana. So we're gonna make this.
Hey, you know what's really good with lots of mana?
Farmer Cotton.
And you know what Farmer Cotton does? It puts heaps of creatures in play.
That's good.
You know what land that's really good with? Gaia's Cradle.
Yeah. I purely just guessed that using context cues.
That's nice. Well done.
So now we've got food tokens coming out. We've got hamburgers.
So 5 green.
Looks like.
I think we're gonna make 4.
No?
So we're gonna get 4 food and also 4 hobbits.
This Farmer Cotton is a crazy
4
farmer.
halflings. Yeah.
How do you farm and harvest halflings? That's weird.
Not morally.
Because he's making halflings and food.
Oh, perfect. It's the food king himself. Capers is in the chat. Oh, that might be Vine Reap Mentor. Yeah. No, but it didn't make a food when it came in, and it was a 3-drop. So it was not. Okay, it is Savvy Hunter. You're right, Alex. Well done.
I'm not taking credit for that. I saw a message in our commentator group chat. This is Caper's deck. Well, actually, Violet's playing it, so you're wrong. Yeah, I'm glad we've got one expert in the chat because. Are you sure it's Savvy Hunter?
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, it is. It is. That is Savvy Hunter.
Yeah.
This must be an alternate art version of it, though. The version we have is the Eldraine version.
Yeah,
It doesn't look like that.
Let's see if there's.
It was in Tales of Middle Earth, Commander.
Oh, how foolish of us!
Yeah, our mistake. We put up the original one instead of the Commander one.
What's going on here? Back to the cricket. We've got a Tundra getting fetched.
So after all this nonsense, Nathan's probably about to take infinite turns.
Yeah, right? That's what happens here. Now as you mentioned, there was mana available to Nathan to sacrifice his Noble Hierarch to the birthday pod. Could have got a 2-drop here, and 3-drop is which means a 3-drop would potentially be available here, which gets the blue tutor creature thing. The
Spell Seeker?
That one. Seeker of Spells. Not able to do that right now. I don't know what was in Nathan's hand, but it chose not to, and now what are we going to do? There's a very shiny card in Nathan's hand that I don't really know what it is. We're going to float mana.
Most of Nathan's deck is shiny and alternate art.
Shiny and alternate art. It's a good thing I've done my research before today. Now we are sacrificing the Noble Hierarch. Probably just wanted more information, wanted that extra draw step.
Yeah, also maybe wanted the mana potentially this turn, but
yes, true.
Definitely interesting because we could have seen Shane to 2 last turn and then to 3 this turn for Time Walk, but instead we're going to get Badgermole Cub. That's quite good.
Yeah, that's a really neat one, and that land was already untapped. Now we can tap that for 2 mana.
Yep.
So it's a little bit free, and now we're sacrificing the Badgermole Cub. And we're getting a 3-drop with this Snare form. We're paying mana as we go.
So
and
now we get the Spell Seeker.
Which is then going to bounce.
So then we get Ephemerate, and then we had 3 mana left over. So we get to get Ephemerate, and then Time Walk, cast Time Walk, untap, Ephemerate.
Yeah.
For Eladamri's call to go find Eternal Witness, and then the Eternal Witness gets back the Ephemerate, and you cast the Ephemerate again, and then you cast Time Walk, and we're off to the races.
Yep. And then, I think with infinite turns, you win the game.
Yeah, and then we find some way to get through all of these halflings at some point with infinite turns.
That's always a fun thing to do, is like ask them, how do you actually win the game when they have like infinite turns or something? It's just like, oh,
So we see there a couple creature combo decks both sort of try and lean into the combo aspect, but walks they're more infinite.
yeah. So this is an interesting thing. It's not necessarily a case of like who's the beatdown, as in who has to interact and who gets to interact.
Yeah, it looks like two creature decks facing off. It's really two combo decks, mostly just racing and
Yeah.
combo, I think.
I think Nathan gets to interact. I don't know how much interaction Violet has available to her.
There's a little bit. No, it's still an Abzan-based deck, so you still
Okay.
get a lot of the removal you would expect from that sort of deck.
Yeah.
Things like Fatal Push, things like, Assassin's Trophy, that kind of thing. So there's a bit.
But I would think the Violet sort of has to interact in this matchup. If she just tries to do her thing, Nathan might be a bit faster or maybe more grindy. Might be a bit more powerful in that mid portion of the game, and also has the infinite.
Yeah, though
Avenue available.
the food deck has plenty of infinites as well.
Yeah.
So we could see both decks sort of jostle for board position, whilst also threatening to assemble a combination of cards that immediately wins the game.
So this is actually a really cool matchup of like one combo deck is the super streamlined and well researched the Walks deck.
Yep. Very iterated on, very refined.
Yeah, a lot of clever cookies in the room have worked on this deck, have their own opinions, have their own things. They've all worked on various ways of trying to find ways to cast Time Walk over and over and over again.
Yeah, whereas the food deck is a more recent innovation,
Yeah.
I would say. It's come up more, it's gotten a lot of support lately in the past sort of year or so, really been pushed by a few pillars of the community.
Yeah, although there are apparently 50 Moxfield decks built on this archetype.
Yeah, Capers is the man to talk to if you'd like to learn more about this archetype.
Yeah.
There are so many cards
See,
that
like,
make food.
yeah, I don't know about you, but when I see a food token, I see, okay, I tap 2 mana, sacrifice that, and I gain 3 life. And some people in the community look at that and go like, there is opportunity here.
Well, no,
There's
see,
something I can do with this.
No, I see Darksteel Relic. I just see this is an artifact that sits in play. We can do things with this.
Yeah. I see Darksteel Relic and I go, huh? Huh?
That's the difference between you and me.
Yeah.
This is degenerate combo player versus.
I see food tokens as something that my Oko has put into play. I'm just like, ah, man, I wish I made something better.
Food is the best Oko deck in the format by so much.
Yeah.
Vi's not actually playing Oko, but it's real good. Really good food deck.
Yeah. We're shoving up game 2 now. And yeah, Nathan took that one. If you're just joining us now, hello, welcome. We're in round 4. We have 2 gamers here on X1, hoping to win and then get a handshake into the top 8 of this event.
Yep.
I think they are locked for top 16.
Don't ask me to do math.
I have no idea. Top 16 onwards gets you prizes, which is pretty neat.
Well, everyone gets a trophy, actually.
Everyone gets a
very
trophy.
cool event
We've
here.
got
There's
participation trophies.
That's a bit more than participation. They did have to qualify for this event.
And they had to participate today.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess they are participation trophies.
Yeah, but a cool kind.
Yeah. Vi's going to take a mulligan. Nathan going to keep 7. Speed really of the essence here. These decks don't really... They're not super dense on interaction, so there won't be heaps of trading back and forth like we might see in a Grixis Mirror. Instead, we're looking for speed and combo.
Yeah.
Vi very helpfully brought a huge stack of tokens to go with this deck.
Cool move.
We appreciate it very much.
We have some tokens available to us in the feature match. There was a bit... Kira's had so much homework before this event. I just rocked up, I don't know. But Kira's had a lot of homework. She's got a whole bunch of tokens, which are very helpful for it. And but we didn't plan for Violet showing up.
Yeah.
Thank goodness Violet very considerately brought her.
We did not
extra
plan
deck
on.
box.
We did think about food and halfling tokens.
Yeah.
Expedition map. Well, we saw that find a really nice guy to cradle last game.
Yeah. There's a couple of guys cradles in the room.
but not the explosive start that Vi might like. Yeah, I think there's 6 Nadu players, and I think at least 5 of them are playing Cradle.
Yeah, all of them want to play Cradle. It would be crazy to be like, actually, I tested it, not that good.
I don't know whether Cody is. Cody's playing a much more mid-range version of Nadu with a lot more
Yeah,
interaction, so I'm not sure whether he is, but certainly the lands and the more combo-focused people are playing Cradle.
Mm.
Skull Clan. And okay, so we do see the Mana Dork, but on turn 2, the beautiful birds from Nathan.
Yeah,
Dinosaur birds.
yeah. Again, alternate arts as far as the eye can see in Nathan's deck.
And the Noble Hierarch is altered, but not a dinosaur, but it does have wings, which is quite sweet.
That's fun.
Does not have flying.
Yeah, that's. Well, you know. What are you going to do? You're going to have wings and not fly. So many of the new birds from Final Fantasy have wings and don't fly.
It's true, so many chocobos.
What are we doing with
is
this?
Sweet.
Ooh!
Okay, so we're going Badgermole Cub going to Earthbend the fetch land, and then we're going to sacrifice the fetch land, which means it'll come back, because that's how Earthbending works.
How? Yeah, wait. But how can I tap for mana?
It doesn't tap for mana. So Nathan is shortcut here, so he's sacrificed the fetch land, fetch out that underground sea, and then because it went to the graveyard, it comes back.
Okay.
Thoughtseize is going to take Tireless Provisioner.
Thank you for explaining that to me. That would have been lost.
And then
I've
looks
been
like
calling up
pass
Judge all the time.
back. Vi's drawn Tolarian Academy, which is pretty nice, with 2 artifacts in play.
This deck is insane.
Yeah, this deck is
Okay, well,
it's a lot. We're going to sacrifice the map,
look
go
for
find
different
a land. So many lands. Add to the 2 other lands in hand. Potentially Urza Saga, maybe?
Urza Saga would be good for Gaia's Cradle and Tolarian Academy. Right?
Eventually.
Right? Yeah, and that is an Urza Saga.
I've never seen that Urza Saga.
It is one of the crazier alternate arts. What's it from?
That is insane.
Yeah, it's a crazy. I really actually like this art.
That is wild. I mean, I'm here for it. That is wild.
It also proves you don't have to have the saga like with the text on one side.
Yeah.
Which is cool because now we can actually see Urza properly in this art. I mean, I like playing with my Urza sagas that are regular. But this is cool. You actually get to see Urza.
Nathan is going to fetch. Also, Vi sacrificed a Noble Hierarch into that Skull Clamp to draw a couple cards. And now we're going to see a Severance Priest.
Severance Priest, like they watched the TV show Severance?
Yeah, correct. That's actually their whole religion.
I haven't seen Severance. Awesome TV show.
It is really good, yeah.
Yeah, never seen it. I just know it's good.
You should watch it. It's good.
I should.
This isn't good. Sacrifice is going to come down and take the Astrid Peth out of Vi's hand. She's drawn a goose.
A goose?
Goose.
Can you do a goose honk?
Honk.
That's pretty good. No, that's not that great.
That was also quite good, yeah.
I'll have to workshop it. Big fan of doing voices here.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're here for. You'll get Jim and Kira back for serious analysis later, but right now you're stuck with us.
I'm really hoping one of the Plenty of Games employees come through to grab their lunch for their break, coming to hear us talk. Like,
yeah, good.
What voices do you do?
So Tolarian Academy has come down, currently making 2 mana, which means Vi can make a construct here.
That's pretty good.
Nathan is going to go get a Philia, though, which is quite sweet.
Yeah, Philia is really good against construct tokens.
Well,
the timing is going to be tricky.
Yeah, correct. You can't really attack into the construct token is the problem. Not the first construct token.
Not right now. We are getting a Surveil land.
Yeah, so Nathan fetched there to cast Ophelia and then realized that the bird taps for 2 mana because of the Badgermole Cub.
Oh.
And he could actually just get a Surveil land. So he's doing that instead.
Oh, my deck's even better than I thought.
Yeah, Badgermole Cub's really, really good, turns out.
Yeah. If anyone has any that want to trade, will sell to me. It's really hard to find this bad boy.
Baleful Strix is a nice one to flicker with the dog if we can.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks like there's a Submerge in hand. That's going to be quite good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If Vi tries to make a token. Or we could put the Goose on top. Yeah, also pretty good. Make Vi redraw the Goose next turn. There is also Caracas in play for Vi. This is kind of a lands deck. I know we call it food, but what a really good lands on this deck.
And we're getting a more eternal.
Yeah, there's a Timeless Witness.
Timeless.
To get back the Submerge. So that now we can submerge the Construct token as well.
Timeless, eternal. What makes one the one and another one the other?
It's really the same word. It's really a synonym. So.
Yeah.
So now the dog
Synonym.
can attack. And we're going to target Timeless Witness. That's really gross.
Oh, that's really good.
That is really gross, actually. So now we're going to flicker the attempt. So we get to cast a Submerge. And then the Timeless Witness will come back. And we just get to pick up the Submerge. Yeah, okay. What Vi could do here is just not make a construct.
Yeah,
At
I
least
think
until
that's-
the end step.
Yeah, this is
Nope,
yeah,
Vi
make a construct, bounce the construct.
Interesting.
Get this back, and then it's back again. That is really gross.
Yeah.
That was
So,
just
so do you want to cast this Goose again? I mean, not really. Like,
yeah. But also Nathan just had like a beautiful turn. Well played by Nathan there.
This
But
Tolarian Academy is about to tap for so much mana.
That was a really neat thing. This Tolarian Academy, yeah, it's going to do some powerful things,
Choosing not to make the construct.
which is interesting.
I started finger counting briefly there. It's never a good time when your combo opponent starts finger counting. Oh, Candelabra pulled to the front.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good one.
yeah. What can Vi do this turn to mess up Nathan? One good turn deserves another. And
So the big thing is there is a Caracas for the Philia, which is nice. Could buy some time.
yeah.
And yeah, we have so much mana with the Academy.
Cards in hand are pretty unexciting. What are we going to get with this Urza Saga?
No, Spellbomb's nice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, nice. Draw a card. We can just break up this submerged loop.
Yeah. It's also pretty tricky to recur time walks with that in play.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, I'm really interested to know what Violet can do this turn. Not making a construct is throwing me for a loop. But gonna recast the Goose.
Recast the Goose. Get another food. We're up to 4 artifacts in play now. Get
One
so
colorless
much-
in pool.
Unfortunately, the Goose is an O2.
Yeah, could be a 1/1.
So it not so great with Skull Claim,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
a lot of finger counting, but no action in hand. This is fascinating.
Yeah, Vi now has a heap of mana, but not heaps to do with
Yeah,
the mana. Other than, I mean, we could crack foods if we want. If we really need to gain some life, we can.
yeah.
But beyond that, slightly limited.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little out of my depth watching Violet's deck. I've only just come to terms with what the heck the 4-color Walks deck can do. I have no idea what Violet's deck is doing.
Nathan says, would you like to put this Goose back on top?
Violet says, not really.
No, but I have to anyway. But at least has the fetch land to shuffle away.
Yeah.
So beginning of combat, we're going to see Caracas activate. Put that dog back in hand.
I'm going to attack normally.
Yeah, so no flickering shenanigans this time.
Yeah. If we could just attack like a normal person for once, that'd be cool.
Attack
Says
for
Violet.
8, looks like.
That's a lot of damage.
That is quite low damage.
Again, like you said, we have some food to sacrifice, which maybe can buy a turn. Land played. Tundra is the land played, which I don't know. I thought that was in play already, but I've just confused myself. And we're going to sacrifice the Arid Mesa on Violet's side. I think we're going to draw a card. Maybe, maybe not.
Could potentially look to draw a card, yep. With the no spell bomb, I suspect.
Which gets a card, but it's -1 mana.
It does effectively cost Vi a mana, yes. But Vi really needs some
needs
action
some action,
now,
yeah,
so
yeah.
we will see that.
Let's-
Gonna untap. Needs a pretty big draw here. Just facing the mediocre beatdowns
Yeah.
of 4-color walks at the moment.
That looks like a Dalthy Voidwalker and something else, which looked land.
Yeah, I think there was another land. Yeah, it's a Bloodstone Mire and a Deadly Voidwalker. So the Voidwalker. So we can play the Voidwalker. We use this Bloodstone Mire to fetch. We can,
But it doesn't get us anywhere, right?
yeah, it doesn't actually block. We can gain a couple. We can gain 6 life with food. So I think we probably get another turn. 6 up to 8, and then take exactly 8.
Not ideal.
Looking difficult for Vi.
Voidwalker also not good at blocking creatures that don't have shadow.
Yeah, notably doesn't really block.
A Surveil could be an out, get an out or something. I don't know. Maybe. I'm really rooting for more turns of this deck, so
Yeah,
I can figure out what the heck's going on.
Yeah, I just want to see more food nonsense, you know?
Yeah, come on. Now, do you cut here? Your opponent has like very few outs. They need to surveil something good.
No, you always cut.
You always cut?
It's fine. I'll take it on myself if I surveil something.
Yeah.
If I cut something good to the top.
What is it? What are we? We're having a think. That's not good.
Yeah, the
But we're
finger counting is back.
Doing finger counting with the root finger, which is not appreciated in the booth here. We don't believe that.
Yeah.
We don't stand for that.
It's unsportsmanlike conduct minor.
now, actually pointing it towards, and we're just fist bumping.
And that'll be Nathan taking out the match, game 2 and the match.